What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's time to burn some books. Aaron, what you say,
Let's
man?
go. Yep,
It's pre-sale day.
Pre-sale just started. Looks like we've already sold about 40% of the tokens
Holy
crap.
Minetti.
in the first minute.
Holy jeez.
I'll pump that number up a little bit too. Guys watching my treasure.
Wow. Guys, comment if you've already bought. Wow. Oh my gosh.
All right, maxing both boys.
Let's go.
Wow.
Oh, almost halfway there.
Can we beat the 9 minutes, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh my
Good
God.
Lord.
No way, man.
Wow.
B&B's over half sold out. Moonshare is getting there. Let's go.
So, Aaron, so basically all the Moonshare that's going into the sale is taking Moonshare off the market permanently, right?
Yep. Let's pop over to the Moonshare chart, or let's look at the let's take a look at that in action. Look at every single transaction going to dead.
Oh,
So
my
it
gosh.
instantly
That's
goes
beautiful.
to dead wallet the moment that it's used to buy book.
Yep. Like, so if you take a look at any example transaction, you'll see 11,000 moon yield shares goes to the pre-sale contract, and the pre-sale contract sends them right away to the dead address.
Amazing.
Wow.
All right. I got in. Secured
Let's
the
go.
bag.
Wow.
Over half sold in the first 2.5 minutes. Oh, that number just pumped up quite a bit. Man, this is exciting. So I guess I can show you guys some stuff I've been working on. I got the UI fully done for the farms. So this is all demo data here, kind of like it shows, but
Wow, looks great.
Got the full UI good to go. So it'll look something like this. And yeah, I'll probably have this all polished up in the next day or two. The burning, I wonder if anybody's burned yet. Oh, maybe I should I do a burn here?
Yeah, let's see how it
Oh,
looks.
so you can burn right off the bat, even before the launch?
Yeah, you can burn right now.
We're in chapters. Actually, this is a good thing for me to explain. But let me do a little burn here. Look at those charts updated right in real time. So I'm gonna improve this page quite a bit, but yeah, you can see we're in chapter 0 now. The next chapter's in basically exactly a week. It's like 6 days and 23 hours. But
Which is the launch day.
yeah,
23rd is the actual launch
basically
day.
exactly a week after the pre-sale just started. So basically the way that this all works is all of the burns that happen over the next week are going to determine what the farm rewards are when the farms launch, which will be chapter 1. So just to I'll make this more clear on the site and in the docs, but essentially right now we're in chapter 0. This is the only chapter where there's no farm rewards. So basically all the burns in chapter 0 are going to determine the farm rewards for chapter 1, which starts in exactly a week. And then moving forward, all the burns that happen in chapter 1 are going to be, applicable to chapter 2's farm rewards. So you're always burning for the next week's rewards. So,
okay.
And chapter 0 doesn't have any prior week. So this week, no farm rewards, just burns. So,
Wow. Any idea of what the APRs are going to look like? Like a base APR?
So, that's kind of impossible to answer, but I know what the reward amounts are going to look like, right? So at the pre-sale price, there's going to be about 20, assuming that the price doesn't increase between when trading opens and when the farms launch a day later, there'll be about $20,000 in rewards per week at the pre-sale price.
Nice. Okay.
So,
so that's assuming pre-sale price.
Yeah. So book mooning makes the rewards a lot juicier. So
Sweet.
yeah, so this farm should bring tons of attention to Book and really get some great awareness out there.
Is there any kind of cap on how much APR one particular farm can earn?
So I mean, a lot of this stuff is still, we got to figure out like the best way to do these things. The way that I see it working right now is that, any farm that gets a minimum of 5% of the total burns for the week will get emissions. So, right. So if there's like 1 million tokens total burned, if any individual farm that gets over 50,000 of those 1 million would qualify for rewards. And then the emissions will be purely based on like what percentage a particular farm got of that total million, right? So if Mint Stake Share gets 500,000 of that million, then half of those rewards are going to go to Mint Stake Share farm.
Wow.
So
bullish.
Yep. Exciting. So we're 6 minutes in and we're 60% sold out. And it looks like we're a bit more sold out on the BNB side. Yeah, awesome. What else you guys want to talk about?
So how many farms are going to run concurrently? That screenshot you showed had like 6 or 7 farms on there.
I was kind of just like showing off the UI here, so that's why I put like everything. So if we go with like what I just mentioned, it would be like as many farms as got at least 5% of the burns, right? So I guess theoretically that could be 20, but that's not going to happen because that would be like everyone getting exactly 5%. So I'd say on the higher end, there'd be like maybe 10 if they all like averaged around 10% of the burns. But like more realistically, especially in the first week, I'd say it's probably going to be more like 3 to 6 because I'm not sure how heavy guys are going to burn on some of the tokens. So I think once people see the rewards and see the potential of the protocol and, some rewards pump out in chapter 1, I think that's when it's going to really click for a lot of guys and, we'll see a lot more burns. So
yeah, they've got to be able to wrap their mind around exactly how everything works in order to see the incentive into burning the book.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, it's going to be critical to make the site just as simple and easy to understand as possible. So I think some of the improvements I'm going to do in the next day or two are going to really help guys understand it better. So like, for example, in the burning book section, by the way, nobody else has done a burn yet. What are you guys waiting for? No, I'm just kidding. So in this section here right now, it's showing like global stats, but I think it's going to be better to like focus more on like a personal stat chart so that like guys can like show off and say, hey, I burned 100,000 tokens for this farm. Like, what are you guys doing? Right. And like guys can kind of compete with each other. And, we can maybe even like gamify this aspect of it on the DApp itself. But I mean, there's all kinds of like awesome stats that we can show here. Yeah.
And those tokens that you have there listed, for instance, Mint Stake Share, Bomb Money, Elephants, Drip Token, DripX, are those going to be forever farms, or are those going to time out after a certain number of chapters?
So I think the way that we'll make this work is like every farm, like every token that's eligible. So like we can take like everything here that's, we can probably take everything here that's gotten votes, to be honest. It's fine. Because the thing is like we're not going to get emissions on a farm unless it gets a certain percentage of the burns anyway. So it doesn't really harm anything to have a lot of choices in this list. Right.
Okay.
This is one page that like, I really like how the charts look and everything, but I think like the information is not, I think I can definitely improve this page a lot to make it easier to understand and, kind of focus more on like the user's individual stats versus like, instead of right now, it's like fully focused on the, the global protocol wide stats. So a lot of improvements here, but, yesterday I whipped up this in like an hour. So, I mean, I think that if I just focus on the UI for a couple hours, like I'll be able to really make it beauable.
Aaron, in the burn book section, cake isn't there. Is that so you'll be adding the other farms?
Yeah, I'll add that. I just added a couple at, when I first started adding a couple, but yeah, I'll add the rest of them.
And are the emissions based on how many farms are open or how much capital is injected, or is there just a static emissions rate?
So again, this is something that we can choose to like improve upon in the future, but as it stands, the like number of token rewards for a chapter or for a week are like a fixed number. So it doesn't really matter like what the price of book does. So if book does a 10x, like that, it's going to be like $200,000 of rewards a week instead of 20, right?
Got it.
Which, should really encourage a lot of burning, especially once guys like, really get a feel for how the system works. So what I think is going to be a smart move for the near future would be to let anybody come here and add a token themselves to like basically this list. To like just say like I'm a dev and I just launched a meme coin on BSC and I want to raise awareness. I could come here and add my token to the list, but I think a really smart requirement for that would be to have like a certain minimum burn amount. So say like maybe 200,000 tokens, 500,000 tokens, whatever number we decide on. And that would be like the initial burn for that new token that's added. It wouldn't be a fee or anything. It would actually count towards the burn. So towards the emissions that the token would get the next week. But just have that kind of be a fee just to keep out like spam requests, or just so we don't have like a million tokens there, right?
It would kind of be a fee, but it really just benefits everybody anyway.
Yeah, because I mean, if somebody's adding the token to the list, you'd expect that they're planning to burn some tokens to power the rewards, or else there's no point to add it. So we may as well just require that up front.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Is Moonshare going to be one of the tokens on here?
I mean, again, like we're going to make it so that it's really going to just all be determined by burns, right? So like I'll definitely add Moonshare to this list, but it's going to need to get the burns in to get the rewards.
Got it. All right, guys, you know what to do. You heard the man. We got to burn the crap out of this book.
Yep. So it's going to be really exciting to see like, as the week progresses and, we'll be able to see obviously how the burns are looking, and, it'll be interesting to see if guys try to snipe like a higher percentage of the rewards, like near the end of the week, or like, just to see how that all plays out, because, you'll be able, like, for example, like if your farm of choice is like at 4% of the total burns, like it needs to get over that 5% threshold. It's like, do you do that earlier? Do you wait for the last minute? But what if somebody else is boosting theirs at the same time? Now all of a sudden you didn't make the 5%.
And of course, the higher the book price gets, the more those burns will cost, essentially. So you want to burn it as soon as you possibly can.
Yeah, but it's exactly. Yeah,
we got some drip tokens showing up in the burns, baby.
Oh really?
We do.
Oh wow,
150. Let's go.
Damn.
Where you at, Drip Drops?
I'm gonna support my bomb money community here. I'll do 50,000. I'll keep it even.
Woo.
So Aaron, really long story short, if you got any of these tokens laying around that were voted on, you can put them in the farm and go with it.
Yep. Exactly.
Because there was a question yesterday on another live. People were like, so if I put them in, are the tokens gone? No, they're not gone. You put them in, you do your thing, you can take them back and keep going.
Yep. Oh, looks like we got another.
Who jumped in now?
Maybe. Oh, it's just the rounding. That's why. I was like, where'd that extra 50 tokens come from? Or yeah, no, it's rounding.
All right, so Aaron, the UI looks good. All right, guys, in the farm tab, you have 1 week to burn your books to get your farm emissions established. Yep. So if you have a team, go ahead.
I just saw something about XRP, about Trump putting together an XRP like strategic reserve. So, hey man, if you're gonna hold XRP, might as well boost up those APRs on that.
Some champ out there just boosted mint stake share by 25,000 tokens. Let's go.
Sick. Let's go.
Man, I swear, I gotta really fine tune this page, and it's gonna be fun and exciting just to watch this page. Like it's already fun and exciting. It's the first 10 minutes, right? Like wait till I put some more improvements in there.
You got to add some flames in there somewhere, or like a barbecue or something.
Yeah, man, what an idea though.
Joe, people are asking, can they stake now? No.
Nope.
No. I'll enable staking before the farm starts, so you could have your tokens like ready in advance, but that's a week away. So I'd say, we'll probably have it ready Oh, here's the champ right here. JD to DGen King.
All right.
Oh,
JD.
nice, dude. Let's go. Oh, I wants to burn 25K for Moonshare. I'll add it right after the stream. I'll add all the tokens after the stream. You want to grab some of the questions, Peter?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll grab them.
Hey, Aaron, how about you grab them?
I'll grab them, man. Don't worry about it. Bought with BNB and Moonshare went smooth. Let's go.
Nice.
I have books. Got mine. Already in there, baby. So wait a minute, get sucked. Oh well. Bought max bag from me. Thanks. Let's go. Got my bag already. Got 250K. Way to go.
Nice.
Bought first 20 seconds. Let's go. Glad I bought early. Feels good. Sick. MSS Moon Yield book. Yes, sir. Is there any staking fee? The farms, I'm debating between having no deposit fee or maybe a super small deposit fee. If there is one, it's going to be very minimal, like maybe like 0.5% or maybe 1% of the max, but I might just go with no fee. Let's go. Bought in the first 10 seconds. You're a genius, Aaron. Excited for and momentum is back. Yep, the whole ecosystem is looking great. I was thinking of going all in with Moonshare because I wanted to keep some just in case for price appreciation. Is that an option to do for me? Because won't Moonshare become more scarce now? Yeah, I mean, it's really up to personal opinion what you want to do there. You know, we're gonna taking tons of Moonshare out of circulation with this pre-sale, and yeah, the rewards on Moonshare staking are gonna skyrocket compared to what they've been, just because there's gonna be so much less Moonshare competing over those rewards. Actually, that's something that's good to touch on for a minute. I actually did a rough calculation of how much I was earning with the Moonshare staking, because I had a feeling it wasn't as bad as what everybody was saying, and it really wasn't, right? So in the last 24 hours, if I extrapolate that out to the APR, it worked out to something like 35% APR. I know that's not like incredible, but it's a lot higher than zero, like some people make it seem. And we're going to be having probably like 75% of the Moonshare that are currently staked, unstaked, right? So basically, you're probably going to have like a 4 to 5x boost on that APR just simply from less Moonshare competing for the rewards. So, and I also think we'll probably get, continue to get more and more action on the Moon Yield protocol to generate more fees.
Think we just got a boost up there on total burns. I saw that number go up.
Yep. Elephant money is up to 6,180.
Hey, Trunk in the house.
The herd checking in.
Oh, mint stake shares up to 110K.
Woo! Wow.
Maybe I should quickly add some of those other tokens guys are wanting to burn.
Yep.
FOMO's kicking in, sir.
FOMO engaged.
Super smooth. Bought with Moonshare and BNB. Fantastic job, team. You bet. Game on. Missing cake and Moon Yield for burning. Yep, I'll add those very soon. Want to burn book for Moon Yield. Is it an LP farm or single stake? It's just a simple single stake, keeping things super easy. Way to book a win. This couldn't be better. Yep. The next chapter of our lives is going to be riches after this one. Do I use propane when I burn?
Propane and propane accessories.
Sure, just don't do it inside.
We pronounce it better in the South. Propane.
Propane.
Mike, you're getting better at that Southern accent, man. I'm getting proud of you.
Oh, that's from years of watching King of the Hill, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Explain the burning again. So again, like one thing I want to really focus on is that like this is a meme coin. So like for anyone that like if the burning is like something that you don't have to participate in the burning, you don't have to participate in the farms. Those are all utilities that are going to really let us collaborate with other projects, get involved with other projects, offer rewards to other projects. It's going to really like just give us crazy awareness and a huge incentive for burning the token, which is, going to make it deflationary. So, yeah. So, I mean, the critical thing is for anyone, like, you don't have to understand the stuff as long as you hold some tokens and you diamond hand it and, just hold on to those tokens, you'll do well. But, essentially the burns is just a way that you can essentially destroy your tokens, and boost a farm of your choosing, right? So, if you're holding a bunch of XRP in your wallet, why not earn with those XRP, at Book of Binance? So in that case, XRP doesn't have any burns yet. So as it stands, this farm wouldn't be getting any rewards. So you could decide to burn some of your book tokens to, increase the amount of rewards or increase the likelihood that that farm would get some rewards next week. Can we see book chart anywhere yet? Nope. So trading is going to start in 6 days. So there's no chart available till then. And deck screener's already been paid. So we're going to have a nice deck screener listing. And I think we might get a nice trending boost pack on deck screener too. Maybe even the mega one with the golden ticker. We'll see.
Sweet.
Sounds thick, sir.
Quite.
65% sold out. 22 minutes in. Let's go.
Damn, not bad. Not bad at all. So I noticed there on the other page, you had actually that person was about to ask a question about it. The 100% of burn will be reflected in the next chapter. 1% of burn will permanently boost farm emissions. So does that mean that
right?
Min Stake Share has what, like 150K or so right there?
Yep.
Sweet. So we'll have 1% of that permanently boosting that farm.
Yeah. So for all future chapters, 1% of that will always be there to boost that farm. And that's kind of like,
so we can build on top of that.
Yeah, exactly. So this isn't super useful right now just because it's like the first chapter, but in the future, this will show you like a total of the perma burns that it's already accumulated plus the current chapter's burns on top, which would be like the total that is going to be applied. So like you can see like Min Stake Share already has like 1,500 of perma burn, right, from the 1%.
Wow, nice.
And then week upon week, we can continuously burn the supply to.
Yeah, and the perma burn will just keep accumulating. So like one way that you'll be able to like kind of tell like what the perma burn is like if at lifetime burns, it'll just be 1% of whatever this number is, right? This number is just going to keep going up week after week, where these other charts are chapter based. There is no such. I should probably remove this part because there's no such thing as chapter 0 burns because you're always burning for the next chapter. So.
Wow, total burn is 212,700 already.
Yep. Very nice. I think that's going to be in the millions by the time the week's over.
Very good chance of that. Yep.
Burn 25K for MSS. Let's go. Yeah, I can't wait to update this page so guys can start showing it off and taking screenshots and sharing in the TG and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just burned 25K as well.
Attaboy. Let's go.
Thank you, sir.
I got 525K and burned 25K book. I'm a day one MSSer and I'm here for the long haul. Let's go, man.
Trooper there.
Is burning only for you farm? What happens if you don't burn? You don't have to burn. So, you don't have to burn it. Just that, if you're planning to enter a particular farm, everyone would appreciate you if you burned a little bit to boost the rewards, right? Just because everybody kind of benefits from it. But yeah, you definitely don't have to burn.
And I mean, you would essentially benefit as well. If you're going to be in that farm and you burn tokens, you're going to benefit from that increased APR.
Yep. And there's fun incentives we can do in the future because it's really easy to like pull a user's stats off the burning contract to see like what's their total burns, how much they burn for each individual farm lifetime, what they burned in any particular chapter. So like we could have promotions or other incentives that like say, hey, anyone that's burned over X amount can qualify for something or get something free or whatever it might be. So
nice.
I keep seeing this chart move. Pretty awesome. Drips up to 10,000, up to 20,000 on elephant, on trunk, I should say. 50K, 155K.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it sure is. Hey,
I'm
guys.
gonna keep this open full screen on my TV and just watch this chart keep moving. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Are there unlimited number of chapters?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess like with the current plan, the farms are going to last for a year, so there would be no real point to burn once the farms are done. So, so I guess there'd be like 52 chapters.
Cool.
Is it inflationary forever? So it's not inflationary at all. Like all the if we go over to the tokenomics, well, too zoomed in here. So like the DApp rewards have already been minted, and yes, I mean 420 million supply is the max total, no matter what, and 250 million are going directly to the farm contract.
Okay. Finite supply, guys.
I'll send you some XRPs when I figure out how to do it. I guess I got to make an XRP wallet then. Please add cake and moonshare. Yep, I'll do it right after the stream. Awesome.
Guys, if you got any follow-up questions, hop in the Telegram. I'll be going live tonight. Some of the other guys will for follow-up questions. So don't hesitate to write them down, ask, come to the Telegram, come wherever. We're here to help.
Yeah, and a lot of the questions just about like how the burns and the farms are going to work. It's going to be a lot easier to understand once the website gets a few more updates. So hopefully the website will be able to answer those questions before you have them, really. Adding influencers as partners to choose such a boss move. Incredible. People need to be appreciated, and that is just gold.
Thank
Yeah.
you, CC Crypto Man.
100%.
All up in the house.
All right. Let's take a look at moon yield. $125 troves. Number keeps going up. Almost 20 million MSS there. That number is higher every single time I look at it.
That's an all-time high right there. Yep.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
yeah. 211 MUSD supply. That that was 200K like just 12 hours ago. So that's pumping up nicely. Protocol collateral ratio is looking beautiful.
Yeah, that's wow, that's a really good that looks healthy right there. And I'm gonna tell you, Aaron, the troves, once you have, like I was telling Mike yesterday, the light bulb moment, you realize how great of a tool it is, how to maintain it, keep it going, and use it as a good monetary instrument. It's great.
Yeah, just go in with a sensible collateral ratio. I mean, you're good to go, man. You don't have anything to worry about.
Yep.
Elnan's gonna have a good talk.
Yeah. So the Elnan, his the actual marketing campaign didn't start yet. He actually he pushed out a free tweet for us, and that's the one that I shared earlier. But his heavy hitters are still queued up. So do you know what the trading price will start at for book? We're going to start it at the same as the pre-sale. So it's going to be this here, 0.4 cents. What's the marketing going to be? So, a lot of the idea behind the utility is, that we can get a lot of like free awareness through other projects, talking about, book and, other projects just wanting to get their community involved and, basically give them another way that they can earn with other tokens. But we got some good paid marketing coming up too. I already mentioned we paid Dex Screener. We're going to do boosts on Dex Screener. We got a huge Elman marketing campaign that's going to last for 3 weeks. We got quite a few stuff queued up.
Elnan's a beast, man. That's going to get some great exposure to the entire ecosystem now.
Yep.
Is that a safe bet to say, Aaron, we have an ecosystem now? I think so.
I think we were already there.
Yeah.
Bona fide ecosystem right there.
Yeah. It'll keep growing too. All right, guys. I think that's about all I wanted to cover for this AMA. Unless you guys got anything else you want to talk about.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll do some follow-ups tonight in case somebody's got any questions. But the biggest thing is right now, guys, is buy your tokens, burn your books. Let's get those farm emissions built up. That's the key for this week.
I mean, no brainer. Boost up the MSS farm as high as it'll go. Just like max burn.
Oh yes, Times Square marketing, absolutely, right now. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, we're gonna go live. Could you imagine? Wow. Yeah, that'd be unbelievable.
Actually, there's a guy that I'm in contact with on TG that can actually get those ads, and he actually has a bunch of.
Man.
Actually, no, I think it's that guy that you dealt with for, or maybe I'm confusing my guys, but I don't know. I got a marketing guy that I might try out for a couple services on that I found. So
Cool.
I know
if you do that, we're going to Times Square and going live. Mike, you going?
I'm there, man. I'm there, dude. 2026 New Year's Eve, Times Square with the MSS banner on the big screen in the back.
Oh my gosh. Then we'll have MSS Legos and all kind of shit. Wow.
MSS energy drink. Let's do it.
Yeah, Aaron can sure come up with that.
Oh, got a lot of messages in TG. I'll catch up with those later.
Anybody else got any other questions, guys?
Can we stake book, earn book when farms start? So as it stands right now, there's no way to stake book. Book is just strictly for burning. That could potentially change, though.
Maybe a time lock or something on that.
Yeah, there's been some good ideas floating around for that. And keeps getting better and better. This thing.
Yeah, put Scott's up there.
Scott's when MSS hair gel.
That's a good one right there.
Smooth launch. MSS energy would be powerful.
Yep.
Once trading is live, books going to the moon. Yes, sir. We got 6 days between now and trading launch to hype it up. So we're gonna not let off the gas right to the floor.
So do any of these burns that are going into book right now affect trading? When I know trading is going to launch at the same price, but would that mean, since there's been some book burning before the actual trading goes live, that the price would be more, I guess, more sensitive to buys since there's less supply?
Not really, because like we're gonna make the trading LP with like the same exact amount of book tokens and BNB, regardless how much gets burned. I guess like just the more that gets burned, there's, I guess, potentially less sell pressure, but probably it's more of a long-term impact than a short-term one with the burns. Yeah, so I mean, if you look at the total supply here, we're already dropped off that 420 million mark due to the burns. And also, I'm not sure if anybody noticed this, but with the burns, just to make things easier for everybody, you guys probably noticed that you didn't have to do a token approval. So this the burning contract is like the one contract that has permission to burn. Just because I basically learned from like the Moon Yield liquidity fork, because like they built into their system where you don't have to do approvals to like deposit like MUSD to the stability pool, or to repay MUSD, or to deposit Moonshare to staking. Like there's no approvals for any of that, because basically when you control the contracts that handle those transactions, you can basically ensure that it's safe. So you can basically do away with the approval. So
I love that. One less step.
Yep. So figured I'd take that lesson as a lesson learned and make this as easy as possible.
So is it likely to am I understanding correctly, every chapter will start at 1 p.m. or does it start like at 12 a.m. like that day the week starts?
Yeah, so it's basically it's going to work on exact 7-day intervals from when the first chapter started. So it's always going to be at our AMA time now.
1 p.m.
Thursday at 1800 UTC.
Cool.
Act like you planned that or something. All right, well, good. I got my books. I got them burnt. Burned a little Moonshare and got some BNB, so I'm ready.
Yeah, awesome. Yep. So a couple guys are asking about this. How's Moonshare staking looking? Can Aaron put Moonshare to the burning page? Yep. I'm right after the AMA. I'm gonna add some more tokens. Yep. How's Moonshare staking looking compared to before? It was like 1 million tokens got taken out roughly. If like, they've been slowly coming out of staking, right? I think if I about 24 hours ago, there was about 2.5, 2.6 million in there, and they've been slowly leaving since then.
Have we checked out how much Moonshare has actually been burned yet with this?
We can check. The dead address is now the 5th biggest holder, 1.22 million.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Wow.
Million, 1.2 milli.
Yep.
Burned forever. Considering there is only, 2 million in the pre-sale, so more than half of those are just burned forever now? Amazing.
Yep. So a good way to see like the circulating supply is so these tokens haven't been touched. That's in like a Gnosis safe that the protocol controls for like future incentives. And then this is the stability pool rewards token contract. So this started with 32 million. So just at some quick math, there's been 800,000 tokens distributed from this. So we had 2 million in the initial pre-sale, 2 million to that initial LP, and just shy of 800,000 tokens emitted. And now on top of that, 1.22 million burned.
That's
Wow.
strong. That is strong right there.
Oh, just had a exactly 40,000 Moonshare buy on Moonshare. I wonder what they're using the tokens for.
Oh.
Hey, so Aaron, that was a question that someone had, is that you can buy Moonshare even after the pre-sale and still use it to buy book, right? Or is that just for the pre-sale?
When the pre-sale sold out, the pre-sale sold out.
Okay. There was just a couple people asking. I was just
Yeah.
on here. I already knew the answer. So don't scold me, sir.
He's just testing you. Just testing.
Yes. Poking the rib cage.
It shows drip and burn. How about W drip? Yeah, so I did look into that. Actually, I think Mike, you're the one that originally brought that up to me.
Yeah.
So it made a lot of sense, right? Because W drip is the one that's meant to like for interoperability with other protocols without having to pay the tax. But I looked into it real quick, and just the liquidity on it was super low. It was like $2,000 of liquidity on it. So with 500,000 plus of liquidity on the regular drip, it made me just think that, well, guys are going to just have to wrap it and farm with it, and then they're going to have to unwrap it after if they want to sell it. So you're basically paying the tax twice anyways in that situation. So I figured let's just make it simple and just use the regular drip.
Yep. If there was more liquidity in W drip, it would make sense to use W drip, but the majority of the liquidity is in regular drip.
Yeah. Exactly. $67.3. Let's go. I think after we get that Elman post in an hour or two, we'll probably be sold out by then if we're not sold out before then.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, we passed my estimate of 27, so I lost 2.
Yep. I think I had the most conservative guess at 45 minutes, and we still got 6 minutes to go for that. So,
wow.
All right. Well, I'll be active in the TGs like usual. So if you guys got any other questions, feel free to jump in there and fire away.
Yeah, cool. We're only about 4 million more on the BNB side, it looks like, roughly, than on the Moonshare side, but it's all ticking right along.
Yep. Well, and the thing is too that, I'm guessing that the guys that were, going to jump in with, a bunch of Moonshare, they've probably already done so. So with BNB being more sold out than Moonshare, probably BNB fills before Moonshare, which means that, we'll probably start getting some fresh buys on Moonshare in order to be able to enter the presale once BNB side's sold out.
Yep, makes sense.
So yeah, just number keeps going up, but another 14 million or so on the BNB side.
Mm-hmm.
And another 18.2 million on the Moonshare side.
Cool.
And also, guys, if you're on your PC, down below, you'll see the X account, the Telegram account, and the add to MetaMask icon that we traditionally do on all of our screens. So if you want to add it or make sure you're hooked into the correct Telegram to where you don't get scammed, make sure you use that link in the bottom right-hand corner.
All right, guys. Well, thanks everyone for joining on the stream. Really, really excited about Book and the whole MSS ecosystem, and can't wait to collaborate with other projects and, start getting other projects tokens listed and, doing deeper collaborations with them, and, really just seeing the whole BNB ecosystem thrive, and really think that this project can help us get there.
Yep. bookofbinance.com, guys. If you're not there, go there. Get them tokens.
All right. Guess we'll end it there.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. See you
Peace
next
out.
week.